Mike Rizzitiello, City Administrator, here to talk about the Drinking Water Well 7 project. Over the past several years, we've discussed about many wells, and you all may think that with that we have enough to cover our population growth. But keep in mind, even though this is numerically well number 7, within that count there's 2 wells that are owned by District 14, and then there's also 2 wells that no longer work anymore because of geological shifts in the ground. So what that leaves us with is we have our one good well over on Larch and Lamperty, which is running great, and then the 2 new wells that have been funded by the legislative appropriations and drinking water revolving fund money. And the Peppers Bridge well is operational, and we're working on the Whitman well. However, even when those 2 are done this coming year, that only puts us back with the number of holes in the ground that we had over 5 years ago. So we actually have no improvement in the number of holes in the ground. So with the population over that same period, we've basically gone up about 400 residents, and our growth is projected to continue between 1 and 1.5% a year. So with that, we really do need basically a 4th well in the city, and it needs to be in geographically disparate areas. So with that, we have some surplus property here next to the lift station we're building, where we have additional room out here. And the idea is that we end up getting funded for a state public works trust fund program to basically do the engineering and begin doing all the work to position ourselves to construct an additional well out here at the end of Teal Road. That's good because there's no other wells out on this end of town. This is where we believe the future growth will be, and then the future school is going to be out here, so it makes sense to put the new well out here. So as we get into fiscal year 2022, if you hear references to a well number 7, that is what that is, that we want to put a 4th hole in the ground here in the city in a different area of town to improve our resiliency as our population continues to grow, so that way we have the adequate means to pump water. So with that, as additional information arises, we will post it on cpwa.us, and in the residential project tab, just go to the well number 7 hyperlink, and then we will keep that up to date as we work through the project. With that, thank you.